Hello guys. Today we're going to be playing Minecraft. And can you please subscribe after this, cuz this is going to be very good. So today what I'm going to be doing is showing you my world and what I've been working on. Some of these things you can build for yourself if you want. So what I'm going to do is just go to the first location, then you get to see everything. You see these stuff, you get to see these later and I'll tell you about them, okay? But first, we're just going to go there. So I'm just going to skip through this part, guys. Okay, guys, now that we're at the first location, I'm going to tell you about this location. So this location, you ever played Minecraft Story Mode and you see that huge end of the world when they get past the witches? Well, I'm making like one of those, but what I'm going to do is like, you know how they climb on the wall to avoid the skeletons and those stuff? Well, this time I'm going to put pressure plates on top of these TNT, so if they walk on the wall, then they'll die because the TNT will blow up. So they'll have to go through the maze and fight. So like what I did is made this first part that's like a trick that if you make the wrong step, you go into lava and you sink and then you die. And then you have to start all over again. Another one, this is the real path. When you take this path and go through here, this column, you go underground, right? So when you go underground, you're supposed to just keep on walking. Keep on walking, right? So there's a few tricks in this. So you have to be very careful, right? Like if you walk here, you may realize there's lava there. So you have to turn back around and look for another entrance. Oh, here it is. If you walk here, you see that. But I'm not finished building that part. So you walk here and then you see a pressure plate with arrows in it. And then you walk here. To get to the next side, you have to jump over this part, okay? Right. So now that we've jumped over this part, we're just gonna keep on walking. So we're supposed to walk up this step, yeah, and then you're supposed and this is all supposed to be in survival. When you walk up this long step going all the way to the top, you're gonna come to this very complicated part where you're going to have to go like this. And also I'm building another world where there's a track that goes up rotating in circles like this one. So you're gonna have to walk up and keep on walking. You get the point. And when you reach the top, you know, like in NPC Master where they give you that adventure pro thing? Well, it's the same thing. You have to run for your life, and when you get off all the pressure plates and make it to the block that is breaking, you jump down, and I'm going to build up this entire part of bedrock going all the way to the sky, and then you're going to continue the maze. I'm not quite finished with the maze. So now I'm going to show you the next world. Okay, guys? So I'm just going to skip through this part again. Now that we're back to the original world, I have lots of things to show you. So first I'm going to show you this castle. This is a castle that I'm working on and building, right? And this is supposed to be like one of those places when you come and enter. But I built it like an airplane so it'll look cooler, right? And then this is some secret hideout. Like if you go up the ladders, you'll come to this part of it right here, or you can just climb up on the sandstone and you're going to go down there to a secret hiding place, right? And this is the part where you walk. I'm not quite finished with most of my things. This is a song that's like your first feet steps in Minecraft. So like this, see? Just listen to it. You'll hear it soon after it shuts down, because I have to shut it down and then turn it back on. Okay? So it's going to start now. Just listen to it. You hear that? Yeah. So that's basically its song. Doesn't it sound well? And this was an attempt I was trying to do, but it looks terrible. So like, this is a roller coaster, but I'll show you that later. That'll take us to the location that I'm going to show you next. And this is an ender egg that I was building, but it's also a secret hideout place and you can sleep in there. This is a bouncer boat that works, and all I did was I put slime blocks under the carpet mat and then boom, it works, right? And this place that you see right here, this bill. Oh, and over there was my attempts to make a tree house with secret things, but it died. But it burned down. So this is a secret passageway. Most people think it's a normal furnace that I made, even though I could just use a normal furnace, but I did it for a reason. So I could make a secret passageway all the way to my tree house. Some people wonder why it's there, but that's why. And then you're going to climb up. Yeah, so after you climb up this long ladder, this will be in survival. You're going to come inside, and there's some chests with lots of armor and those stuff, right? And this roller coaster is to deliver weapons from my weaponry area. And for intruders, I put that there, this part with the lever on top, so the people inside can actually climb up. And if intruders are coming, they press on the levers, and then it shoots out arrows at them. Also inside when they step on the pressure plates. Okay, so the real way to get in is from the treehouse, but most people don't know that. And this is like one of those things that shoot arrows. If you press it, it'll shoot arrows over there out of this part right here. So I call it a redstone cannon, right? And this was an attempt to try and make something like, what is it called again? A hotel named Pegasus. Okay, this was to make a hotel that looks like Pegasus. And this is when I was trying to make an awesome roller coaster, but I stopped. This is a bomb dropper. If you like, I made this one very different. Like, what you do is you go under here, so right here, and then you're going to walk, and then the redstone leads to this one, and there's TNT in all of these hoppers, right? And it drops bombs. And put a redstone lighter. It doesn't matter. I just did that for detail, for it to look better, even though it doesn't matter. And this is I'll show you that private island after this. And this is like a lava step. You're supposed to run up the step and not finish with it yet, because most of these things, yeah. And I've been working on this world for like 4 months now, but the reason I haven't finished it so far is because like school and all those stuff. So you're gonna go through and run through all of this, right? And then when you get out, you're just going to make it out free. I just did that for fun. And you see this sword right here? I made it to look like a sword, but it's not really. It's actually a house. Let me show you inside of it. So what you do is you walk here, and you go up this long ladder, then you come through this staircase, right? Then you walk around the corner, you go up the other end. Wait. Yeah, so you go up the other end, right? When you make it to the top, you climb up this long ladder, and there's light to support you. Then you get to the top, and then you can look out. And now let me show you the private island. This here is supposed to be a statue that I'm working on, but I'm not quite finished it. This is supposed to be like an entrance to a jet, which is right here. And this jet is pretty impressive, and it took me a long time to build. And it's amazing, isn't it, right? And I put that for there, so like whenever I want to ride my horses, I can just put, like, you see that golden horse? I just go on him and I ride him down, and then he would fall into the sea and he wouldn't die, and then I could ride him back up by going on this waterfall right here. Or like, you know, when people go on those water slides that are really long, well, this is one, right? I don't know why that iron goblin is there. I don't know. So like you go down this long water slide, right? So now that I've showed you most of my things, I'm just gonna show you one more thing than the next world. This is the temple. I'm working on a super large temple to hide my greatest redstone creations. So if someone wants to come and blow it up all in survival, well, guess what? What I'm doing is that I built bedrock, a layer of bedrock, so if they try to blow up the temple with everything valuable inside of it, it won't work. And I'm not finished with that either. So now I'm going to show you the roller coaster, which is going to take us to our next location. Okay? So now, here is my first roller coaster I've ever built in this world. So I'm just going to get a minecart quickly and go on it. Minecart. So now we're just going to go down to the floor. I'm going to go on this roller coaster. And this is also one of my best worlds. So we're just going to go in it. And you can go on other YouTube channels like Terry Johnston, Crispic Rider, Darren Levy. Yeah. Darren Levy is another one of my channels. I call it my terrible channel. So what we're going to do now is we're going to ride this and ride this. So this is a pretty amazing roller coaster. Well, not that much. I can make way better. Cause in another world on my phone, I have this amazing roller coaster that you go to a yard of creepers and then you fall through a building of creepers and then you go to this skull, a maze, and then after the maze you go underground and you go to this redstone and then it pushes you with a plane and then you fall and then you drop and then you go on like these trains on their heads and then you make it to a private hotel. So I'm just gonna skip through this and then I'll show you the next world, okay? So guys, now that I've finished the roller coaster, this is like a modern village. This is a marketplace, a place you go to get something to eat with a table. This is a library where you get books. There's actual books in there to make it look well. And then this is like a waterfall for decoration. I'm building the entire floor out of stone so it'll look better, and cobblestone. This is a picture of a man peeing on the floor while he's running because he feels so tired, so he's peeing his pants. And this is a coliseum that I'm working on. This is stairs and then you walk up here and like there's this secret passageway to go to an underground dungeon which is down there, which I'll show you last. And then this is one of those bouncer bounce with a weird song, even though it's not even a song. This is a robot that I'm working on. This is a bomb dropper, another bomb dropper, but I made it like the Star Wars Rebels ship. Yeah. And this is a pen where animals were kept. Right here we see the green right here. Yeah, and this is where they grow foods. This is another place to get something to eat. Now I'm going to show you inside, downstairs, in the hidden dungeon under the Colosseum, right? So I'm just gonna go down this long passageway. And most of these things you can build in Pocket Edition if you like. Okay? So just wait a second. Just gonna go down to the bottom of this. So here it is, and this is underground. So this is my world, and I put arrows there to shoot intruders. So this is my world. Okay guys, bye bye. So this is basically the end of my video, so bye bye. And please remember to subscribe and like.